'cause you know I'm coming back. You're making me forget my past.
Welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy, and I'm so grateful you guys clicked on today. If you can hear my voice, it probably sounds a little different. I'm not sure how it'll sound when I listen to it back, but I am recovering from something. I don't even know what it is, but it has lingered. Just the cough, you know, the congestion has lingered. I'm not feverish, I'm not, you know, it's just the cough. So I'm so sorry if my voice sounds a little strange today, a little masculine today. I actually, whenever I was sick when I was younger, I used to love to sing, even though it would hurt your throat. Like you should be on vocal rest when you're sick. I just love singing when I'm sick, and that's probably what prolongs the sickness. But funny enough, I used to think I sounded like Miley Cyrus when I was little because of the rasp. I was like, oh, I fucking love to sing because I sound like Miley right now. But that's just a little story I thought I would tell you guys, so you guys can, when you hear my voice, maybe laugh to yourself about my illness instead of feeling sorry for me or whatever. I'm doing fine. So welcome to the channel, guys. I'm glad you're here. Today we're doing our fun what's the gossip reading with my favorite cards. What's the tea? What's the tea? These will tell on you. What's the tea on you? So we will be pulling these. I'm also gonna pull just like a few emotion cards. Okay. And then, well, of course I'll be pulling tarot as well. So boom. So I'm super excited to jump right in. This deck and the tarot deck, I believe, are by Amanda Lovelace. You know, if you guys ask me in the comments, I will do my best to respond if you're curious about the decks, but I do apologize if I don't say the decks all the time. I just don't know. I have so many. So let's just jump in. Pile number 1, you guys shuffled Flower. Be honest with yourself. Beautiful. Pile number 2, you guys shuffled Throne. Your potential is endless. And finally, pile number 3, you guys shuffled Stars. You can manifest your every wish. So there's 3 piles to choose from. There will be a 30-second meditation, give you a bit more time to view the cards, decide which pile is for you. If you're still struggling, I completely understand. Just check out the description box down below. And with every timestamp, I always shuffle songs for each pile. I've started doing 2 per pile. So if you're feeling called to maybe more music than the visuals, I completely understand. So just take your time, meditate, be drawn to the pile that is calling to you, and we will jump in to see what is the gossip. Do not hesitate to reach out to me for personal readings. You can reach out to me if you have me on my personal Instagram. I do not mind at all if you reach out to me that way. But I also have my tarot Instagram, which I'm not as active on. So honestly, you might want to reach out to my personal. I think I'm going to start putting it in the description box. So love you guys. I will see you there. Welcome, pile number ones. You guys chose the flower card. Be honest with yourself. I was mesmerized by her eyes, so people could be talking about your appearance, your eyes, especially your hair color, the way you dress yourself. It brings out almost the colors in your eye and your hair. It's like something about the way you dress really just emphasizes your beauty. Yeah, they're talking about your beauty, definitely. Some of you guys have red hair. We have red hair, red hair, red hair. Even her hair is like brunette, but I do see with the fire burning, it looks almost a little red there too. So very interesting. Maybe some of you have been thinking about that color, or you have that color, you know, and people are talking about it, or they're saying it would look good on you maybe. But man, pile number one. Shoo, 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 shoo. All right. People are saying that you've experienced a loss. I'm not sure what kind of loss. Everybody has collectively, I'm sure, experienced different losses. I'm hearing breakup, death of a family member. I'm seeing abandonment in just general different ways, like feeling abandoned possibly by family or by friends. There's something here where people are saying it's not fair. People are genuinely, I feel like most of people are on your side. I don't know if that matters to you. I don't think that's even appropriate, you know, but at times, you know, it's like we should all just want peace and harmony, right? We don't need to be dividing and pulling in sides, but it's almost like you may have experienced some kind of injustice here that people are supporting you in. People are wanting you to know that they're there for you and they care about you, and they see that you are hurting. They see your pain. People are talking about you being honest. I don't know why it almost feels like this has been a secret. Maybe these are things that you have been keeping hidden from other people for a long time, and you're finally coming out about it. You're finally talking about it. People are saying, yeah, spilt tea isn't the end of the world. It's like people are saying the tea is spilt. The tea has spilt, honey. So people are definitely, there's a lot of gossip. There is a lot of gossip, but oddly enough, I just want you to know, pile one, I feel like some of you are scared, but you shouldn't be, because people are supporting you. Like people, I keep hearing it, we're on your side. Why did I just hear nationwide is on your side? What is that? Like an insurance policy? What is that? So people could be talking about you getting insurance, or I don't know, something about maturing, protection, bubble. People feel like you are putting yourself in a protective little bubble right now because of the pain you have experienced at this time. I just heard emotional unavailability. So there could have been something that hurt you so deeply at this time that you are not exactly in a place to be emotionally available. And it's like you're being honest with yourself about that. Okay, so I didn't pull the emotion cards. I'm trying to remember what these are called, guys. Give me one sec. Okay, so I found it because I was starting to forget the name of this deck completely, and I used to at least know the name. So I was like, I need to pull out my books and see what this is called. So this is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, but I usually call it my emotions deck because there's confusion, you know? So confusion in reverse, like let's go ahead and just take that already, because I do feel like that is part of it. I'm drawn to these clouds all of the sudden. Oh wow, okay, we've got double. Is that triple? No, I mean, that is cloudy right there, but it's not exactly like storm clouds. Oh, come on. New nails. Can't pick cards up. Yeah, you see, like it's like the similar window energy. You could be sitting by the window. People feel like you're sitting by the window. Like you're just sad sitting by the window. Why are people picturing you like this? like I said, it's just something about loss. But it's like something about you're not confused about how you feel about something anymore. It's like whether you're grieving somebody, whether you, like I said, broke up, whether you are experiencing abandonment. Look at this. Whether you're experiencing abandonment from family, friends, whatever you're going through, you're being honest with yourself about it. And it's almost coming through as a bittersweet energy because you're accepting of, I think, something ending. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, something has ended. And I do feel like it was a painful ending. I think it took a lot of mental energy from you. So it's like I'm getting mental exhaustion, where it's like your mind was heavily on this for so long that it really, I think, was dimming your light in some kind of way, where it's like all of that energy was being poured into one space, that I'm just kind of feeling relief. Yeah, I feel relief. And I feel like you're being honest with yourself. You're not in confusion anymore. And I just heard stepping up to the plate. We have the Emperor. People are saying that you see the good and the bad in this situation, and that even though it's bitter, you still find, like, you're the yin and yang kind of person, where it's like even in all the darkness, you're going to find that bit of light. Even in all the light, you're going to find that bit of darkness. And it's just, life is bittersweet in some way. But it's like people are kind of saying, I just heard it's your turn. So something like, people may look at this as like everybody has their turn, you know, everybody has their painful endings. Everybody has this era of their life where it's just painful and things are changing, and you have to be honest with yourself about situations. You have to step up to the plate. It's like people are saying like this is almost like just part of life, and it's like you are kind of going through your own dark night of the moon right now. Five of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely loss, grief. You're grieving something. Something is spilt milk, and it's like I do see you sitting there and crying over this milk. And I was actually, when the cards came out originally, I felt like crying. And it's strange. It's almost like the gossip on you is that people want to cry for you. Like people want to, like people feel badly about whatever it is you've experienced. People like hurt for you. That's why I kept coming into like that energy of like they support you, they're on your side, because whatever it is that ended here that you're grieving, I'm hearing finally. It's like people are like, this is finally over. It's over. It's really over with the Ten of Swords. Like the Ten of Swords is the final one, you know? And I do see you putting your walls up. So people, like I said, people could be saying right now that you are, I feel like I've been shuffling this forever. So you really might be maybe avoiding processing your emotions as well. People could be saying that you're kind of like mourning, but you're still in that process of like understanding, how do I feel about this? How do I feel about what I just experienced? Like, cause it's just not coming out. But I keep getting messages. So like, I feel like people are gossiping a lot. I feel like people are very focused on you at this time. I think you're interesting right now because, like I said, it's almost like this relief energy where it's like people feel like soulmate. Interesting. I'm hearing I just immediately started hearing the song Soulmate by Lizzo. Yeah, my own soulmate. I know how to love me. Sorry guys, I'm sick. I shouldn't be singing. Rejection and soulmate. Yes, it's like something, maybe it was somebody you thought was your soulmate. And it ended in some level of rejection. And it's like you're bittersweet about the situation. You're mourning the situation. But it's almost like this opens the door for you to truly find the person that is actually right for you. And it also, not even just to exclude other people completely, it gives you a chance to reconnect with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Like, I feel like now you're going to be able to set the standards. You're like with the Emperor, you're able to take control here. You know what I mean? You're able to step into your power finally. And that's where it's bittersweet, because it's like, although something is ending, something is definitely beginning here. People see you empowered with the Emperor here. They see you as in control of your life. They see you as handling rejection very well. They see you as handling this pain. I just heard correctly. Like, I don't think there's any correct way to handle your pain, but I guess that's just what people are saying. They're like, wow, the way that they're handling this is, I just heard mature. I just heard it's like people are giving you credit for sitting in your emotions, like not kind of jumping into anything, especially like with Lizzo energy, like I'm my own soulmate. Like, I think you're reconnecting with yourself, You're not worried about what's not for you with the rejection here. I feel like maybe you were really listening to other people's opinions so dominantly. You see, there's other people here. Maybe people's voices used to be in your head, like haunting you about decisions you were making, or even maybe things you were creating in your life. And I just feel like these criticisms, these were not people who supported you. And I feel like you had to quest in reverse. I feel like you had to refocus on your quest. What am I doing here? What's my purpose? Why am I so hung up on this rejection or this 5 of Cups, this ending, this pain, this, like, it's bittersweet because now I can step into who I am. I can find the people meant for me. Like, people are happy for you. It's so weird because it's like they want to cry, but at the same time, they're happy for you. It's so funny. It's so interesting. Okay. I kind of want to just like read the messages here so we can, let's start with the Emperor because I just want you guys to see this, like, baddie. Sorry guys, the nails, the struggle bus, we're back. Fine, okay, fine. The Emperor, being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. People are saying you used to be scared of the responsibility. So people could be gossiping about how you used to avoid responsibility. You used to not want to be in control of your life. You used to maybe be more dependent on other people. Like I was saying, like especially other people's like opinions of you and what you should be doing. So people are like giving you flowers. I just like, I'm hearing like a clap. Like I'm seeing like an audience stand up and clap and they're like, you're the authority, like you're the captain. I just heard you're the captain now. Which, interesting enough, I'm channeling, I got this message a while back in one of the piles. Don't ask me which one. And damn, it was like, I kept hearing this song by Casey Chambers, The Captain. You'll be the captain and I'll be no one, and you can carry me away if you want to, and you can lay low just like your father, and if you tread upon your feet. But anyways, the purpose of that song to me, like I was saying in that other message, that song is a great representation of codependency. You be the captain, I'll be no one. It's your lead. It's about you, what you think. I don't have to have a brain. I don't have to have my own mind. I just can follow you blindly. And it's almost like people are saying you're taking off the blindfold. You are the captain now. You don't have to have anybody else influence or opinions driving your decisions. Be honest with yourself. People are saying you're finally being honest with yourself. I'm just hearing integrity. So people could be feeling like because you're finally being honest with yourself, there's actual integrity here. That's crazy. So let's keep going. I was trying to read the messages. Hurt people, and hurt witches. And she's holding a bottle with a curse here. People are gossiping about how part of you may be feeling vengeful, okay? People wonder. I'm hearing wonder, curiosity. And I'm hearing the song Bust Your Windows by, I don't know who it's by originally. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I only know the Glee version. Let that sink in. Your tarot reader right now only knows the Glee version. If you want to click off, fine. But that's who I am, okay? I'm being honest with myself. But yeah, the Bust the Windows. So it's like, so some of you might have been cheated on. Some of you guys might have, like I said, gotten in a breakup or something. But it's like, bust your windows. And I'm also hearing FAB, fake ass bitches, by JoJo. Not JoJo Siwa, guys, please. FAB, Fab by JoJo, and it's like it's a acronym for fake ass bitches. So it's like some of you guys had a fake people in your life. You had just unsupportive people in your life, and you had people who I think were actively wanting to hold you back in some way. And I think because you may have really been honest with yourself about this and maybe ended connections, you know, endings, but it's almost like people are really curious of like, is this person going to get some revenge? You know, like, is this person gonna like act out from their pain? People do wonder. I think some people are waiting for it. Like, people are waiting for you to be, I just heard petty. It's like they want you to like put a curse on people. Like maybe people think that's what you do. You know, like if you do practice any kind of magic, witchcraft, whatever it is, people could really think that you put curses on people, or you like, oh my God, this to me is ridiculous, because any witch knows the rule of 3. Any witch knows about karma. It's like me putting curses on you is putting a curse on myself. Why would I do that? So some of you guys, people are assuming, maybe some of you guys are acting out of pain. Maybe some of you guys have done that. Maybe there's some knowledge going around of like, oh, ooh, that bitch is angry, you know? That bitch is hurt. That bitch is upset. Not to call you guys bitches. I love you. But just to generalize the gossip, people are like looking at you as hurting, and they're like, ooh, I wonder what they're gonna do about that, you know? Are they just gonna keep bossing up, or are they gonna maybe fall into some toxicity, fall into some pettiness, fall into some maybe old patterns, is what I just heard. Okay, so we already read that, spelt T isn't the end of the world. So people are saying like, it's not the end of the world for you. Whereas I feel like some people, this would have crushed them, this would have destroyed their world. Maybe some other people would have been really petty, and wanted revenge. It's like, I feel like people have a level of respect for you, for how you're handling this. Spilt tea isn't the end of the world. It's almost like you'll cry. You will cry over this. It is bittersweet. You are hurting. It's just, I think there's a small division of people who are, it's like there's a division of people who are just like supporting you, and they see you as integral, and like, you're not like, you're going to boss up from this, and it's like they respect you more. But then there's those other people that are like a little toxic or devious themselves, and they're like, oh, if it was me, I would be doing this, this, and that. So maybe they're projecting that onto you, and they're like, oh, it's like a division of like seeing how you handle this situation in the future going forward. Last card we had, it would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Exactly. People are saying this is just like, I just heard pissant. I love that word, pissant. I love that word so much. Pissant, freaking pissant. Like to you, this is small. It's almost like, even if people are seeing this as like maybe a huge part of your life, or like a big loss for you, it's like, this isn't gonna bring you down. This isn't what would take you down. I'm hearing the song Take You Down by SZA. Oh, this is a sexual song. Some of you guys are more empowered. Some of you guys, yeah, are like feeling yourself. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. And this is my wounded warrior. So it's like people are gossiping about how you've been wounded, how you've been a fighter, how you've been a warrior. People are gossiping and saying you're putting up some walls. but it's almost like they understand. They're like, yeah, pile one has been through hell and back. Why wouldn't they put up a wall? Why wouldn't they have maybe trust issues? Why wouldn't they, you know, because there's something here about betrayal with the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. I'm telling you, it's like, you're the captain now. You're going to be taking care of yourself. You are the authority of your life. You're finally giving yourself all of the energy. I feel like this was you. Like, you were giving away your power. You were giving away your energy, your time. I'm hearing codependency. So, yeah, it's okay. Just admit it, you know, admit it. You were codependent to a situation or something, and you were giving way too much. And it's like, you're finally being honest. You're finally giving yourself the compassion that people around you were not giving you. Okay, that's what I got from the tarot. So we're gonna just jump in to the what's the tea? I'm so excited. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I should save this message for the end. Yeah, okay, we will. Let's just save it for the end, because I do want to read from the book. I really like these little messages that are in the book. Yeah, because I didn't plan to pull any advice cards, so that'll be the advice. Hopefully whatever comes through is decent. I'm hearing silenced. People are saying you could have been silenced or scared to speak up. I just heard you got the courage to finally be honest. I just heard it's like the RuPaul quote, but it's like changed a little. Can't be honest with yourself, how the hell are you gonna be honest with somebody else? You know, it's like people feel like you're finally being honest. Ooh, I don't like this card coming out. Okay, we have child services and love on the brain. Child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. Damn, this could have even been your parents. Like, for some of you, your parents neglected you. Some of you guys, you may have been, you know, ABUSE'd. And it's almost like maybe you're finally being honest about it. Maybe you're finally speaking up about these things. Because maybe some of you did lose your kids. I don't know, like in like some kind of CPS type shit, you know, and it's like, maybe that's what you're dealing with. Maybe it was like a betrayal of a partner, or like people told on you or reported you for certain things that, like, maybe you were out of control with the emperor, you know, maybe you needed to kind of become an authority. And I don't know, take what resonates with this child services, because I'm getting heavily, it's like either your kids were taken away, or you know, yeah, people are saying that, or people are saying like you were neglected yourself. And maybe that's the neglect. It's almost like created this very codependent person. We have love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Interesting, because I was not. Well, I guess, yeah, we have the soulmate card. And you know, now I can't stop hearing the song Soulmate by Mac Miller as well. It's almost like you might be really excited to kind of find something that's truly meant for you. It's like, now that you're in this energy of honesty, you're dreaming, you're fantasizing, you're like, I just keep feeling relief. I just keep feeling relief coming through. You're relieved. You're like, okay, like something just was not for you. Dreaming, fantasizing, played out. People are saying you got played. People are saying you were betrayed. Definitely cheater vibes, guys. And you know what's funny? I've been listening to this song a lot the past couple of days, so it's probably just like me. But I kept hearing it even when I was shuffling for you guys. You can have him, Jolene. I literally can't remember the band. Chapel Heart or something. Yeah, like you were freaking played out. I don't know. And I'm also getting like a runner energy. Somebody was a runner. So I feel like maybe some people in your life were like running from accountability is what I just heard. And it's almost like because they would run from accountability, it put you in that place of confusion where it's like you didn't know what to think. Oh man. I'm also hearing I Gotta Find Peace of Mind by Lauryn Hill. Please don't be mad with me. I have no identity. All that I've known is gone. All I was building on. I wanna walk with you. How do I talk to you? Happiness hater. Some of you guys could be a little... Some of y'all, you might have love on the brain, but at the same time, it's like, I don't think you're somebody who wants to be around couples right now. Like, you do not want to be around, happy couples right now because you were played out, you know, because something's very bittersweet here. I'm hearing dreams. So many songs are channeling, man. Players only love you when they're playing. Oh my God. Moving on. Thank you, next. I just heard we're not worried. We're not worried about you. I don't know. People like, they feel like you can manage your pain. They feel like you are in control. They feel like you're a boss. They feel like even though there's pain here, it's bittersweet. It's almost like you're kind of like when Ariana was like breaking up with people and she came out with the thank you next. And you know, it's like she was in all this positive energy, even though, you know, I'm hearing, the lyric of thank you next. It's like, been through some bad shit, I should be a savage. Who would have thought it turned me to a savage? Like, that's how people are viewing you. That's what people are saying. It's like I'm hearing lover boy, lover girl. So with love on the brain, it's like you are a lover. Like you are a lover, not a fighter. And it's like even when you're hurt, you still like come through as loving somehow. Thank you next. Like in that song, she's literally thanking her exes. Like she's literally like, you taught me so much about myself. You taught me how to be myself. You know, like you taught me how to handle rejection. You taught me how to navigate relationships, love. It's like, thank you, but I gotta go next. Like I just heard like the audition, you know, like the audition people, next. Director being like, next, like you're the, yeah. There's something going on, man. Legal issues, court, judges, immigration, lawyers. I'm hearing divorce. Some of you guys might be going through a divorce, and maybe that's where the children possibly being taken away is going on, because like I'm hearing assets as well, like dividing assets, what's fair for everybody. And it's like just figuring out like really hard things after like betrayal, after maybe, yeah. And there could just be something else going on that people are talking about, like court issues. So just take that as it resonates. Like it's going to be different for a lot of people. All right, come on. What else? What people saying? No facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up lies. People, this feels like the people who are like, you know, I was talking about sides. There are sides here. There are people who are on your side, and then there's people who are on another side. And people that are not on your side are saying that you don't have the truth. like you being honest with yourself is a lie. Like there are people who are like on an opposing person, like somebody who has betrayed you, that you are leaving, you are walking away from. Thank you, next. People on their side are saying you're a liar. I just want you to be aware of that. People are saying you're a liar, and it's so funny because people are saying you were played out, but then it's like maybe people are saying you're lying about being played out. I don't know. But they're saying you're making things up and that you're lying and that you don't have your facts right. It's just coming from loyalty. This is literally like dividing people who are loyal to you, people who are loyal to another person. And so I just think you don't need to take this personally. If people are calling you a liar, I'm hearing the Drake and Josh. I ain't calling you a truther. This person could be funny, who you're kind of butting heads with, or like who betrayed you. They could use a lot of humor to deflect. Like I was saying about, they don't take accountability. So maybe they're projecting this onto you. Maybe they're a liar and they're like projecting it very heavily onto you. Bottom of the deck, photo proof, getting evidence. Yes, be very careful about like what you're texting, or like be very careful about, I'm just hearing screenshots, so like just be careful about what you might be saying at this time. Like if you're running your mouth about somebody, just be a little careful, because it might be getting back to this person and they could be like saying, oh, they're such a liar, blah blah blah. Yeah, so let's go ahead and finish the reading off with the message from the book. Okay, I'm so excited, I don't know why. Woo! Flower. Be honest with yourself. We do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. There's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it. Lying to yourself may feel like the easiest thing to do, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. I think that summarizes what you're going through, and that summarizes what people are saying as well. They're saying maybe in the past you held back the truth, and maybe because you held back the truth, that's also where people feel like you're a liar. And it's almost like it was just a major disservice to you and the people around you by not being honest with yourself. But people are saying like things, as soon as you like, you know, are really in this honest energy and you're not avoiding it, you're not like trying to stay in a comfortable energy, play it safe. It's like as soon as you step into that, it's like you're going into this Emperor energy, you're going to this thank you next energy. I do feel like you're going to be on some kind of like path of being your own soulmate, or connecting with the soulmate as well. Six of Cups, just like sweetness, being sweet on yourself. Yeah, that's what I've got for you guys. Pile one, thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate y'all. Just a simple little Texas witch all the way from Houston. If you're in town, you want to read them, just go ahead and slide into my DM. You guys might be even like being sillier, more fun. I just love it. I love this energy for you. Thank you, next. Go jam that song. I remember when that song came out, I remember being in the bathroom at like a hotel, and I was like jumping everywhere. I was like so fucking excited. Like, you need to just like, I think some of you need to go dance, like dance. So listen to music, healing music. I think that'll also help you be more honest with yourself, is like the songs that really resonate with you. So yeah, I'm done. Okay, I love you guys. I will go ahead and send you love, light, protection, blessings. Always for my viewers. And if you resonated, if you enjoyed it, if you want to support the channel in an easy, free way, click on that like button, subscribe, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Till next time, bye. Oh. Oh my god, I cannot recreate this if I tried. Like, if you can hear this, I already shuffled. I thought I was recording. Nope. Welcome, pile number 2. You guys chose the Throne card. Your potential is endless. And I got frustrated because whenever I shuffled for you guys, oh, I just hit the, give me 1 second. Okay. Whenever I shuffled for you guys, whoa, I was literally exclaiming like, wow, and I was literally like, who are you? And I'm so upset because it wasn't like being filmed. And so the shuffle, you'll only see me shuffle for these cards here, and it just upsets me because this is a freaking beautiful spread, and I feel like, you know, I take everything as a message. So for you here, I already knew this energy would be very powerful if you chose pile 2, because with this Throne card, this is the last card in the Oracle deck. So this being the last card shows me a level of mastery. It shows me you have been through different lessons that have brought you to this point in your life where you are very, I just heard, at peace with who you are and very empowered. So if that's not resonating for you, you know, maybe it's another pile, but I'm just so upset because I feel like this is such a beautiful spread, and it's almost like I just wish you guys could have saw the magic as it was happening, as the cards were coming out. But either way, still a beautiful spread, doesn't matter. And I think, like I said, I take everything as a message, and I think the message for this is that you are this way even when nobody is looking. Like, there's something about you where you don't have to prove yourself. You know, it's almost like I get into this energy of like, oh, I wish you guys saw it so that you could believe that this is the beauty of your spread. It's almost like I feel like a fraud or something, like you didn't get to see it, so it's not real. But that's almost like your energy is like, even when you can't see it, or like maybe see the outcome, there's something here about you still staying consistent, you still staying true to yourself, you still learning from, like, using the wisdom that you built from all of these different lessons that you experienced. It's like, it's just who you are. It doesn't matter who sees it. It doesn't matter who like witnesses your power, because it's just there. It's like, whether or not you have 50 million followers, right? Outrageous. That's like, yeah, insane celebrityism. It's like, whether you have so many followers or whether you have 0 followers, whether you're like Ron Swanson and you're not on social media at all, either way, you are this person. This is just who you are to your core. And I'm hearing Earth Angel. Like, I don't really like to use that term. I think it's just, like, I'm someone who I've been called that, and it's like, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. Like, yeah, like, I don't want my ego to attach to weird things like that, but I'm genuinely like, this is the time where I've actually like felt like that is appropriate. That wording is appropriate for you. You are an Earth Angel. You are doing it. You are doing the damn thing. I'm hearing Dochi. I just saw like a post, one of my friends on Instagram, her name's Joy. She posted a story and it was like Dochi dressed up, and she was like, oh, she's taking it. And that's your energy. You're taking it. You are taking it. And that sounds sexual all of a sudden. And I do get a sexual fiery energy. Like, a lot of people are attracted to you. You are very attractive, but that's almost like, just like, of course you are. Of course you are. Just the person that you are. It's like I'm hearing you glow from the inside. God, this is so cheesy. I don't even, like, I don't talk like this, guys. I don't talk like this. Who are you? Yeah, it's almost like this is what people are saying. It's like there are people who are immensely proud of you. So I don't know if you've reached a milestone lately. Some of you are like graduating. Some of you guys are like getting like a milestone, like a baby or a car, or something really great is happening for you in this time period. We have 2 major arcana. And not just any arcana, we have Justice, we have the Magician. People are gossiping about how you deserve all of the good karma that you're getting. Like, people are saying that this is fair. This is exactly how it should be because of the kind of person that you are in this world. You deserve it all. I'm hearing Dochi, she's taking it. 3rd Black rapping female artist to win a Grammy, guys. Let's let that sit in. Oh, soak it in. And that's what I'm getting. Is like, it's almost like your joy, your success, your growth, it inspires so many other people to the point where they're soaking in your success. It's almost like there are people who are just so proud and happy for you, and like you're inspiring them. I'm just keep being drawn to Dochi in my head. What is going on? And I'm hearing her new song, Anxiety. So some of you guys, there is some underlying anxiety that people are talking about, but it's like, it's almost like your beauty. It's like not even relevant because it's all like just who you are as a person, your personality, what you believe in, how you treat others, how you present yourself, what you manifest into reality, what you, like your morals, your standards is what I just heard. Oh, beautiful, beautiful pile 2. Who are you? Please subscribe, please stay, please comment. I love you. I am your biggest fan. Like this energy is beautiful. Okay. And with the Magician, manifestation. I think that you have been speaking something into reality. You have been, I'm hearing for years, it's like years coming, something that you are gaining traction in, gaining success, gaining recognition in some category of this life. You have been manifesting this for a long time. I'm hearing the song Just Like Magic by Ariana Grande. I love that song. Just like magic, just like magic. Middle finger to my thumb and then I snap it. It's almost like people might also be talking about how it's like scary that you get things that you want. It's almost like scary. It's like you snap a finger and it's like you're manifesting something new. You're manifesting something wonderful for yourself. And it's almost like people are like, there is a element of wonder, curiosity, amazement. Who are you? Holy cow. I'm nervous for the what's the T cards because I feel like it's gonna break my illusion. And maybe some people are talking about that as like, is this too good to be true? Is this person too good to be true? Is this person fake? Are they faking these things? But I feel like the closer people get to you, they really realize, no, this is just who you are. This is literally like, you deserve, like I just keep hearing it, you deserve every ounce of good karma coming your way or already existing in your life. It says, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. And that just tells me people do believe you're an honest person. I feel like most of these people who are gossiping, or it doesn't even feel like gossip. It feels like praise. It feels like you have a fan club. It feels like you have supporters. Are you starting a cult? I don't even know, because you're just so damn well-rounded. Like, you're smart, you're funny, you're pretty, you're kind. Like, it's like people, I was getting annoyance. I just got some annoyance. There are people who are annoyed. I'm hearing Linda Evangelista. So if you watch RuPaul, look up the Linda Evangelista scene. And that's the energy. Like, people are jealous. People are gossiping about how they're jealous, and some people try to say that you don't deserve it, but then I feel like the people around them are like, okay, Jan, sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. Like, you're just a hater. Like, you just don't want to see this person happy. And you might just not even know this person very well, because I feel like the people who do know you well will like fight tooth and nail for you. The Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. Do I need to elaborate on that? You have everything you need to do anything you want. People are, oh my God, they're so inspired by some level of ambition, some level of manifestation that you are carrying within, that you just embody. Like, I just feel like through your actions, through your words, through your mindset, through your day-to-day activities, grinds, you are manifesting something constantly, and people just want to be in that energy. They want to embody it as well. Like, I'm just seeing Doechii. It's like being Doechii, having these fans, having these people inspired, being like, you know what? I'm going to be number 4. I'm going to be the 4th. You know, it's like inspiring those people to be like, I can do it too. If pile number 2 can do this, gain this wisdom, and just live in their truth and manifest their dreams, then why can't I? What am I doing? You know, that would be so different. And I am kind of getting that the gossip is like, I just heard this is funny, people wanting like a potion, or like people feeling like you're doing witchcraft, or like yeah, because we do have the witch here, and we do have the hat hanging. Oh my God, there's 2 hats hanging. That's interesting. I'll hang my hat right here. But let me go back real quick, because take a sip from a secret potion. I'll make you fall in love. One drop and you'll be something. One taste will be enough. Boy, you belong to me. I got the recipe, and it's called black magic. And that might even be, some of you guys here are black, okay? And it's like literally like that, like black magic, like black girl magic. Like, you have some essence of that. So just take that if it resonates. Obviously, it's not for everybody, but oh my God, you guys are amazing. Oh my God, I am gushing. When people gossip about you, they're gushing. My cheeks hurt. Like, my cheeks literally hurt from this reading. This is insane. Okay, focus. And that's what you do to people, though. You get people to lock in. You get people to focus. You get people to realize, holy shit, pile 2's getting what they want. Why am I not getting what I want? But yeah, going back to like the Black Magic song by Little Mix, it's like people feel like you have the recipe. They feel like you have some kind of spell or affirmations or mindset, something that is like, people, there is gossip of like people wanting to get close to you. And I think they struggle with their words, because I feel like my words just got jumbled really quick. And it's almost like they come to you and it's like they don't even know what to say. They don't even know how to tell you, look, you inspire me. Look, I want to like learn from you. I want to gain like wisdom. I want to be similar to you. Yeah. It's like some people are kind of in their ego and embarrassed about that. They're like, oh, like, I don't need them to teach me. I just need to like learn from them. And especially with that song, like we have the cauldron on the table, pardon me. And interesting enough, this is the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, look, what's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. Wow, people could be wanting to like form some kind of coven with you. People could be wanting to manifest with you. That's beautiful. Wow, people are gossiping about wanting to work with you really badly. There are people who want to collaborate. There are people, especially financially or like in a business sense, or in like, I do strongly get like a coven, like spell work. Like they want to manifest with you. It's so crazy. It's wonderful. It's because they trust you and they trust your protection. They trust your magic. And so they're like, if I trust this person's magic, then we can use our magic together. It's safe. It's beautiful. But funny enough, I was getting such a 3 of Cups energy from this. Like the way they're sitting together and they all have smiles on their faces, and it's interesting. It's like people feel like working with you isn't work. Like people feel like your energy like alleviates things and makes it less stressful. They feel like you're so focused, you know what you're doing, you're competent. Oh, like you're safe. You're just so safe. And people, be a little careful. I am getting caution because people are putting you on this pedestal. And when people put you on a pedestal, they're not really seeing the real you. You know, they're not seeing I'm being drawn to the bottom of the deck. And you know, bottom of the deck energy is what is hidden. We can't always see this, but it is here. 5 of Cups. Spilt tea isn't the end of the world. I think you do have very deep emotions that at times pour out of you. I do feel that you have had to learn how to handle these things and how to, you know, not give in to it's the end of the world mentality, like a victim mentality. And so some of you could have struggled with that in the past. Like getting stuck in this self-pity, you know, getting stuck in like, oh, I feel so bad for myself and my circumstances. Like I feel like you've gotten out of that. But it's like a word of caution, because it's almost like if people don't see your vulnerability, if people don't see maybe the not so pretty sides of yourself, right? The weak sides of yourself, your shadow, your ego, you know, if they're not really looking at you completely in a full picture, it's like, be careful, because like those people are going to expect so much from you to a point where you might feel uncomfortable. You might feel like also like used by these people just trying to like gain wisdom and manifestation skills themselves. So just make sure you're setting boundaries with people. Make sure you're working, collaborating with the people you want, because I just heard you got the pick of the litter. It's so funny. Like you get to pick your soul tribe. You get to pick your coven. You get to pick who you collaborate and work with. And look at this. This is tying in so fucking beautifully. Oh, this reading. 4 of Wands. Look, a place to hang your witch hats. There's something here about a coven. I think spiritually you might be needing some support, or like friends, or, you know, people surrounding you that are also empowered themselves, okay? That you trust, that you feel safe. And exactly why I feel like this ties in so beautifully. It says family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. So it's like if people are putting you on this pedestal where they're like seeing you as like a cult leader, you might need to step away from those people, because it's like they're not seeing you for you, and it's like I don't think they're really trying to make you comfortable in any kind of way. I'm hearing delusion. Okay, so I'm hearing something about false idols, like false idolization. Like I'm going to dochi, right? It's like parasocial relationship. Like you don't actually know this person. We don't actually know Dochi, you know, even as open as she may be to the public, we are not her closest friends. We don't know what she goes through behind closed door. And it's almost like you're coming through as a celebrity here, where it's like there are people who look at you in this pedestal celebrity light, but they refuse to humanize you. Like it's almost like this reading was a little too perfect, you know? And I love that the bottom of the deck energy was this energy of like grief and sorrow and pain, because I know that anybody who has reached mastery of wisdom, or, you know, like gained a bunch of wisdom and is manifesting their dreams, anybody who's at that point, has experienced deep pain. Like you've learned a lot of different lessons in your lifetime. No one's free from pain, right? Everybody experiences pain at some point in their life. But yeah, let's go back to the gossip. What's the gossip? Gossip. Yeah, people are just saying you would make a wonderful like roommate, a wonderful partner. Like there are people who are like looking at you as somebody they would want to marry, somebody that they see as like wifey, hubby material. There's gossip about, yeah, you being a great parent. Holy cow. It's like people see you as like the kind of person that you add stability, but at the same time, you add like fiery passion and excitement. It's like fire and earth. Like with this Four of Wands, you know, it's this foundation that you built, I should say. And now you have this foundation. It's like you can party. You can have fun on this foundation that you've built because you know that this foundation isn't going to fall apart. So you feel safe enough to celebrate, safe enough to be yourself. We also have the Destiny card and the Renewal card. People feel that you are on path. People are gossiping about that you are on path, that you know what your destiny is in this life, that you have a strong sense of purpose, that you have a strong sense of like, also I heard collaborating with your spiritual team. People feel like you're very connected spiritually. Give me a second. My cat is acting like she's locked outside, but the door, like the back door is open for her to come in. Some people could have that mentality with you where it's like, let me in, but they're not trying to come in the right way. You know, like they're trying to get you to open a window when you already have a door open, but it's like they just need to approach the door and like knock and like have you let them in, right? Consensual. It's like people want to have these forceful parasocial relationships with you when they don't even like ask you about yourself or like ask you how you're doing or get to know you as a human. They're looking at you as this idol. So I'll be right back. So I get this cat to the back door and she doesn't even come in. So just to like keep going on the message, it's like people kind of just want to distract you, or maybe it's not even distract you. It's like they're too scared to even come in. Like they're too scared to even approach you. They're too scared to do it the right way. So they just have to do it in like some weird parasocial way where they think that they know you because they stalk your socials, or you know, like they stalk your whatever you're creating. Renewal. So yeah, let's focus. So spirituality, yes. And we also, I love this card because there's like this detail here of like the chakras. And so I just feel like people feel that you are very aligned. There's something about on path, aligned, with enlightenment here with her crown, the sun behind her. Defrosting as well. So I love that because at this time that I'm filming, you know, we're entering into spring. So we have the winter going to spring, renewal. So people could be gossiping about that in the spring. You are going to be manifesting something in the spring. You're manifesting something in the spring. I don't know, that's interesting. Also summer, like, yeah. Impartiality. With the fact you have justice and impartiality here, people are gossiping about how you are very fair. Like you are somebody who tries to see the perspective of both sides, you know. People are saying you would make a great judge. People are saying that like you're just very impartial and like they trust your opinions because you're not coming from a biased place. You're not coming from a place of like an angle. You're not coming from an angle. It's impartial. So let's go ahead and jump into what's the tea. Oh gosh. Okay. What's the tea? Creeping. I'm telling you, people are creeping. People are on your socials if you have them. If not, I would be careful. Like if you're somebody who's just not on social media, and maybe there's like coworkers. Some of you guys have coworkers that are like watching your moves. Ugh, this sounds disturbing. Be careful, guys. Set boundaries. Clear out your social media. Like some of you need to, oh my, fake accounts. Fake social media accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So funny. Yeah, like I was just saying, you need to clear out accounts. Like you need to delete accounts that are on your page, that if they make you uncomfortable, or if you don't know who they are, like if it's a spam account, if it's like obviously like a fake account, like you need to be like blocking those. You need to be clearing them out. Protect your energy here. I don't know, I feel like you're already so protected though. It's like, I'm not really sure what you need to do with this knowledge. I think people are gossiping about how maybe people know other people who are making fake accounts just to look at your page. Like there are, yes, oh my God. So it could be like a friend group. It could be like an ex. And there's people who are, oh wow, yeah, there's people who are like, maybe if it's like an ex, for example, or like an ex-friend, that person is like asking the people in this group to like pull up your social media so that they can take a look, or like help them create a fake one, or I don't know. Legal issues, court, judges, immigration, lawyers. Yeah. People could be saying, like I said, this is crazy. You could have some Libra placements. Very strong. We have justice. We have, look at her. This is literally the justice card. I'm not even getting anything about like you having legal issues. I just heard some of you guys did in the past. Like maybe some of you guys had to go to court for like speeding tickets, or like maybe you got pulled over, arrested. I don't know. Like maybe there were some things in the past that happened, but I'm not getting that now. I just feel like this is literally for the imagery. That's why it came out. So the gossip on you is that you are just so fair. Like people look to you for honesty. People look to you for truth. People look for you for that unbiased opinion. I feel like you're the kind of person that calls people out and you're not afraid to, you know, you're like, this is what you are doing to affect your own suffering kind of energy. Like, it's like, whereas other people might lie to those people and be like, you're perfect, you're not doing anything wrong. It's like blind loyalty, which is a narcissistic, you know, trait, that blind loyalty, expecting blind loyalty, you know. Instead of that, it's like this person gives you the truth. They're like, you know what? Whenever you did this, this, and this, that sucked. Or like, it, I don't think they would say that. I think they would say it in a much better way, of like a more wiser way of like, when you did this, this, and this, it really showed to me that you, I don't know, it's like something like you aren't afraid to hurt my feelings, or like, I want to know how, like, why you did this, this, and that. Like, I don't know, I'm getting a confrontational energy. Some people feel like they're put on trial. Like, some people feel like they can't lie to you. Divination abuser. So people could be saying that you use tarot or spirituality in a way that is like taking advantage of it. Like with this witchy energy, like I was saying, there's something about a coven, something about you using your spirituality, something about you being a really good manifester. And so there could be people just like trying to negatively gossip and be like, oh, they abuse it for their I don't know, they're good. I'm hearing unconsensual. So it's like maybe people feel like you pull cards on people unconsensually or something. It's like you know things that you shouldn't know, is what I just heard. too busy winning. And see, when I was getting this energy to creep in fake accounts, I was like, it almost doesn't even matter. Like, you're so protected. You're too busy. You don't care. I don't think you care. Like for me, I'm thinking about, I already see like some accounts in my head where I'm like, yeah, like that was a weird account that followed me. But I'm like, I literally don't care. Like, so what if they look at what I'm doing? I'm too busy. Like, I don't need to, you know, like, who cares? Who cares if people see you? God forbid they look at you. Wow, pile 1 pulled this too. So love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. People could be saying you have a crush. People could be saying that you are emotionally available. Like, I'm hearing this song Ready for Love by JoJo, another JoJo song. Like, some of you, yeah, like, are just ready. Like, you're ready in a way. How do I get one more? I don't know. What's the gossip? Because I was not getting romantic energy anywhere. Maybe, like, with the 4 of Wands, some of you might be getting married. Some of you guys might be wanting to find a person that, yeah, like love on the brain, like that you feel confident marrying, something like that. Moving, fake flexing. Oh, we got another one too that came out. Too many. Fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. So yeah, some people like think you're cocky. Some people think your confidence is like cockiness. I just heard narcissism. Some people think that you like show off on purpose. Some people feel like you are fake flexing, like you don't really have it all together, or you don't really have your life put together, but it's like you act like you do. There could be gossip about you moving. You could be moving. I just heard moving out of state. Like, some of you really dream about moving out of state, or you already are moving out of state. Like, you're manifesting dreams, okay? Jackpot, holy cow. People are gossiping about you could have won a jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. People just feel like you have money coming from different sources. People feel like with you, they would hit a jackpot. There are people who are like want to just like be with you because they see you as like, I just heard this honeypot. Oh, those are the users, definitely. Like the people who want to use you. You're a honeypot. Like, what the hell? I think you need to find your jackpot. You know, it's like you need to find somebody that like feels like a jackpot to you, because you already are a jackpot, babe. Babe. Okay, so just to end the reading off, I will be reading the message from the book. Which, look at this very last card about the artist. Last card in the deck. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen, no matter the gender, who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. There are people who are threatened, like calling you dangerous, you know? There are people who are so threatened by your success. There are people who are so afraid of you stepping into your power that it's like, I think that they have to tear you down. Like, I think that they have to try to find cracks in the, you know, foundation. They have to just look for a flaw. And I think you are flawed. I think you are, but it's like, it's not something that holds you back from your purpose, from your dreams. And I just think it's crazy that we have just here, just and magnificent, and we have justice, we have legal issues with the where she's holding the, yeah, and we have impartiality. Like, crazy justice. So people are talking about you're getting your justice. You deserve it. You deserve everything you're getting, and your potential is endless, and it's almost terrifying to some people. So I'm going to leave it at that. Pile 2. I almost called you 3. But pile 2, that was amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope it resonated. Really hope that this is, you know, all working out for you. You're on path. I'm so proud of you. So if you enjoyed it, give me a like, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear from my pile twos. Till next time, guys, sending you all the best. Love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Wow. Hi there, pile number 3 is, you guys chose the stars card. You can manifest your every wish. All right. What is the gossip on you, pile 3? I'm struggling with this pile simply because the other piles did come through very positively, especially pile 2. Like there was almost like a praise level. And so it's almost like I'm coming crashing down. I'm like, okay. The reality is there are people who are talking negatively about you. There are people, it's like, it feels like family drama as well. A lot of family drama. So it could be family members gossiping about you, but it could also be people gossiping about your family and like the things that your family does or the things your family is experiencing, like outside of your family. It's like people gossiping. It's interesting with the stars card because I'm seeing this as your energy. I think you're representing the star in tarot where it's very hopeful. People are saying you're like the light in a dark situation. You're like a guiding light, a lighthouse. And I feel that for some of you here, people are gossiping about how you had a really turbulent family home life, whether it was childhood or I'm even hearing like co-parenting. Some of you co-parented with somebody. Oops, sorry about that. Give me a sec. As I was saying, you were co-parenting with somebody who I think made it very difficult for you, made the experience very difficult. They are making it difficult still to this day, but I'm just seeing you as the star and you're like almost, what's the word? Oh, what's the word? I know this word. It's tenacious. Thank you. You are tenaciously clinging to your hope that things are going to get better and that you are going to manifest your every wish. Okay, so people are gossiping about possibly like a blind optimism, a blind hope for the future. People could just be gossiping about your hopeful energy and about how you're a light in the dark. But I just see a lot of chaos surrounding you. We have the Temperance here. I can't pick it up. We have the Temperance card here, you know, and with the 10 of Cups just coming out right next to it as well. It says, let go of self-imposed limitations, okay? And it is in reverse. And we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, but sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. And this is reversed. So people are gossiping about how it is not rainbows and smiles in your life. And see, it doesn't feel outwardly negative. Sorry, I thought somebody might have been getting home. Usually if I hear blasting music, I know someone's coming home. I feel like that's a message. Oh, I love how everything is always a message. Yeah, it's like you could have been really disturbed within a family life or like a home life, wherever you were living. It's like somewhere you were living and staying, it's like there could have felt like turbulence or this temperance in reverse, where it's like a lack of harmony, a lack of balance, a lack of peace. Okay, it's like people are gossiping about, like, it feels like drama. Like I'm literally hearing chisme. Like I'm literally hearing like it's literally just like gossip, like family stories or family like issues or like it's just like, oh my god. Family secrets is what I just heard as well. Like some of you people are like really bringing up like deep secrets or deep-rooted secrets, and maybe people are like gossiping and trying to say that this is why you are the way that you are, is from how you grew up, it's from how you were raised, it's from how a home life was. It's from, like I said, it could have been like a 10-15 year marriage that you were in, and it was really turbulent or really tumultuous. But it's just, to me, it just shows like there was an environment that people are gossiping about should have brought you a lot of hopelessness, and you still haven't given up hope. Like you're still very much focused on the positive. You're very much optimistic, whereas I feel the experiences that you've had in your life should have brought you down, should have brought down your faith. It should have brought down your ability to stay in this hopeful, light energy. It's like people are gossiping about like, how do you stay so positive? How do you stay hopeful? It's like, that's what people are saying, is like, they're like, if this was me, if I was experiencing whatever this home life is that's just like not great, it's like constantly challenging my peace, I would be miserable. I wouldn't be feeling my best. I wouldn't be hopeful. I would be feeling really pessimistic and down. I would be seeing the worst in people. But it's like, for some reason, you're kind of coming through as like somebody who is holding on. It's like you're holding on, you're rebuilding. The star card, it comes right after the tower. And so I'm just seeing like you experienced some tower moment that people are talking about, like gossip, could have been your childhood. It could have been like I said, a divorce, like a 10-15 year marriage. Could have been just, it's like a lifestyle that you always were like existing in, where the circumstances were not the best. Like people are gossiping about this, how the environment, the circumstances, the people you were around, it's like all that you knew. It's like Cinderella in a way. It's like where else was she gonna go? Her family's all dead. Nobody gives a crap about her. I have a roof over my head as long as I am these people's maid. It's like, but it's almost like looking at Cinderella in that situation and being like, damn, like she persevered. She stayed hopeful. A dream is a wish your heart makes, bitch. What the hell? That was so sad. That felt like a drag queen coming out of me, like I could just see that in my head. It's a little shocking. That's what it is. It's like shocking to people. Like your optimism is shocking because people feel like your experiences, your life should have brought you down. And it's like maybe people are kind of, because I remember in the beginning I was like, it feels like negative. There is negative gossip here. There is. But like going into this, it feels more like it's about the environment or your circumstances more so than it's about who you are as a person. But I don't know. I am getting negative gossip where it's like people are kind of saying that I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this. People are saying that like you're naive in a way for being so hopeful. It's like people think it is like blind optimism. Like people think it's foolish. Yes, we have the cozy witch here. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. And I feel like that's how you see life, though. Interesting enough. I see it's like they're seeing you as, this is the Fool card. And so with it being reversed, like I just feel like some people are saying you're foolish. Some people are saying that like you're not taking steps towards a new beginning. Like some people are saying you're trying to stay in a situation, like a complicated situation, when you could start over, you could start a new beginning. Like, I don't know if I should give you guys the example, like my life example right now. I don't know if I should tell y'all. Like right now, circumstantially, I'm living with an ex. You know, it's like something like that, where it's like people think that it's foolish for you to stay in a situation. But like I was saying, even with Cinderella energy, it's like maybe there's just not a lot of other options at this time. Like I said, I don't think Cinderella really had anybody. Like, she would have just been on the streets. Yeah. So it's like, I just feel like some people are like wanting to gossip negatively about you. And it comes down to like your choices that you're making at this time. People also feel like you could be holding yourself back, like with this self-imposed limitations. It's almost like people feel like you feel limited, like you feel like you're limited for some reason, but it's almost like you're just telling yourself you're limited in order to maybe like stay in some kind of maybe a toxic situation. Because it does feel toxic with the 10 of Cups in reverse. There's not love here. There's not respect here. It's just, it feels like a home, feels like family, it feels like something you did spend a lot of time like putting effort into. Like we got to the 10, but it's almost like because we're at this 10 without maybe like healing certain things or like other people being unwilling, whatever it may be, whatever the circumstances, right? At this point, it's a functioning dysfunction. Like at this point, it is dysfunctional. Yeah, it's like it, even though we've got to this point, we've built to this point, there's something's not right. Okay? Yeah, and with the Fool reverse, it's like people might be feeling like you are scared to take a leap of faith. It's so funny because you're coming through as so hopeful and like full of faith, but then there's like people that are also like feeling like you're telling yourself self-imposed limitations, almost like I can't do something right now. Like I can't, like for me, like I can't move out right now. But it's almost like people feel like, yes, you could, like if you wanted to, or so, you know, like it's like people are looking at it differently. So it's like maybe if you are coming through as like optimistic, it's like it's still coming through as like gossip about your choices, gossip about your circumstances, your environment. And it's like blind, like I'm hearing blind. I'm hearing the song Blind by SZA. I can't see, I'm blind. I can't sing it right now. It's so sick. Sorry guys. Oh god. Oh no, let me pause it. Woo! I have not coughed the whole reading. I was so proud of myself. Okay. Yeah, with the 4 of Pentacles. Oh my god. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. It's like people are like, why don't you Treat yourself. Why don't you, with the Four of Pentacles, especially just like the meaning of it, it is like a stingy vibe. It's like somebody holding on tightly to something. So it's like maybe, especially if this is like a toxic family, or yeah, like a toxic ex, okay? Or like, it's like people feel like you're still trying to cling on, like you're still trying to make something work when, like I said, it's dysfunctional. It's just not worth it. It's almost like, you know, well, I guess this is different people opinions, but just based on the first movie, Cinderella, again, I'm sorry to bring it up. Don't like ignore the second two movies where it's like the other stepsister changes for the better or whatever. Like ignore that, right? But it's like based on the original story and how they treated her, they were dysfunctional, and there was just nothing that she could do to change that. It was how they were raised. It's how they lived. It's how the choices that they made, the circumstances they created. But for whatever reason, it's almost like she stayed there. And that's where it's like people are seeing that as like, why are they holding on to something? Like, especially like if it's like a toxic family, it's like, why do they still listen to their opinions? Like they shouldn't listen to their family, something like that. Yeah, it's like you know something's toxic, so why are you listening? Why are you giving any kind of, like, why are you holding on? It's like this clinging energy with the Four of Pentacles. Like it's usually shown as like a king or like somebody holding on to their pentacle, just like in their lap, very possessively. Like people feel like you don't want to let go of something. People could be saying you're scared of change. You're scared of new beginnings. You're scared to fully step into, there's the loud blasting music again. You're almost scared to maybe step into a healthy dynamic. It's almost like maybe you're not even used to that. Maybe you don't even know what that looks like. You're so used to being in some kind of toxic environment or situation that it's almost like foreign to you to kind of be in healthy situations, and maybe you would feel like you're the toxic one in those situations, so maybe you avoid it altogether. I don't know. Like some of you guys really like, it's gonna depend how you are receiving this, because there could be truth to this, there could not. Like you could fully know what you're doing, you could fully like have an idea of like how toxic this situation is. Like you could have more knowledge on a situation maybe than you're letting on. So it's like perceived judgment, perceived opinions about the situation when people might not even have the full facts, you know? And bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. Nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. But see, I just heard you're nurturing the wrong thing. Like some people feel like you need to nurture yourself, you need to nurture your dreams, you can manifest your every wish, you can. But I think some people feel like you're wishing for something to change, you're wishing for something to not be toxic, you're wishing for, like you're holding on too tightly to something. But it's like, what people aren't seeing is that I think you're very patient and hopeful. The Hermit. There are some things that must be done on your own. And I just asked the question, I was like, okay, is pile 3 doing the work? Like, are they taking the actions to manifest their wishes, to manifest their dreams? Because from what I get is it's almost like people are saying that you're just like all la la la, dreamy, like you're like kind of Cinderella-ish, like she's just singing and daydreaming and like, but it's like, are they taking actions towards these manifestations? And we got the Hermit, and I feel like that's exactly what I've been saying is like, people might not be seeing what you're doing on your own. like in your own spare time, whenever you are, you know, manifesting or go, or like you are taking actions, but it's almost like hidden. It's almost like you are taking actions behind closed doors, and you're doing it alone as of right now. And so because you're doing this alone, people don't see it. They don't see it. So obviously if they don't see it, they don't understand. They don't have that part of the story. So I just feel like they're saying that, I feel like they're also telling themselves to be patient. They're like, just be patient. Let's see how this situation unfolds. That's what they're gossiping. They're like, let's see how this unfolds. It's only time will tell. God, I'm hearing a lot of derogatory statements being made about your intelligence. And it's really pissing me off, like straight up. Like they're just like, it's like you're hermit mode. You're in hermit mode, dude. I don't have to prove my fucking intelligence to you every second of the day just because it looks like I'm in some kind of situation here. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck. People are seeing it as complacency. People think that you're staying somewhere that isn't allowing you to grow or be safe or be warm or whatever this may be. They feel like you're sad. She's crying. And look, she's like holding on to this plant, but it's dead. So that's what I'm saying, is like they're gossiping that you're holding on to something even when it's not healthy, even when it's not good for you, even when it's like dead. Something is dead. These also came out, but these came out for other piles, and so I just felt like you guys deserve to have like new fresh cards. So we do have Justice and we have the Ten of Swords. So once again, I feel like there's some level of betrayal. There's some level of, I feel like this is like other messages of like what people aren't seeing. Is like they're not seeing how you are dealing with this hurt, how you're dealing with this toxicity, how you're dealing with the pain, the betrayal. They're not seeing how you're dealing with it because it's like more of a hidden energy. Right? This hasn't been out in front of your face this whole time, but all of a sudden I'm pulling out these cards. I'm like, look at this, you know? It's like surprising. It's like people aren't seeing that you're actually, I think you're on the right path. I think you actually are manifesting your every wish, and it says stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Like, I think you're just trying to do things in a fair way. And I think you're trying to not be biased to yourself of like, what's just fair for me? Like, I think you actually are kind of being considerate of maybe toxic people, yes, but it's like, I don't think you're trying to sacrifice your own needs or happiness either. Like, you're trying to do something, whatever is for the highest good is what I just heard. What is this? Trickery. Look at this. People are gossiping that you're being tricked, you're being deceived. People are gossiping that you are being blind to something, blind to deception, blind to toxicity, blind to an unfair situation. It's like you're not getting what you deserve out of a situation. What else? What's the gossip? Seeing 222 on the timer, unfazed. Yeah, people are like wondering why you're not more upset. Like, why am I not, like, it's like people are saying, why isn't pile 3 freaking out? Why isn't pile 3, you know, after a tower moment, after like with all this chaos surrounding you, why isn't pile 3 phased? How are they so unfazed? Threatening, imitating, threatened, bothered. People could be worried about your safety. I don't like this. The gun, you know, there's a gun here. Threatened, bothered. Because I think I just said you're unfazed, right? So I feel like you being unfazed, people are gossiping about you being unfazed is bothering somebody. It's upsetting somebody. It's intimidating somebody else. It's almost like Lady Tremaine, you know what I mean? It's like living with this woman who just genuinely did not want to see Cinderella happy. She wanted to see her suffering. But she remained unfazed, and it almost like upset Lady Tremaine more. It's like, I'm gonna give you more and more, what's the word? I'm gonna give you more chores, you know, I'm gonna give you more, like, oh, you're still happy, you're still singing. Like, people will want to crush your spirit. People are saying there's people around you who are trying to threaten you, trying to intimidate you, trying to bother you. We have hooked here. Pardon me. People could be saying that you're hooked on someone, or you're hooked on the situation. Like, it's like you won't leave a situation or something. You won't walk away from something. You're hooked to something. But other people are saying that you are a little bit addicting yourself, because it's like people do admire you. You know, it's like people are like, wow, like that person stays strong. Like that person stays like full of faith, optimism. We have broke ass. Yeah, it's like people could be saying that you don't have the financial means right now maybe to get out of a situation. And so they're calling you broke because of that. We have ego, getting hurt. Oh, sorry. What did I say? Getting hurt. Hurt ego. Ego getting in the way of relationship. I'm so sorry, but we have trickery, we have threatening, and now we have ego. I just feel like whoever you're dealing with has a big ego. And like, it's coming back to Lady Tremaine. It's like this woman was just like addicted to status and power, and like taking advantage of somebody so powerless already. You know what I mean? So it's like there's somebody with a really big ego that you need to, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's good advice for this. I think we should pull a card, because we have an ignoring at the bottom. And look under that, we have in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. It's like, this is you're ignoring, and it puts somebody else in this energy. You're unfazed, then they're bothered. They're in their head, you're ignoring. What's the advice? Like, I don't know if that's good advice for you to keep ignoring them though, because it's almost like it upsets them even more. But it's almost like you just need to get away from this person, because you need to get away from them, because it's like they're not going to change. Oh my God. We have the Toxic Witches card and the Five of Cups. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. And it's coming in reverse. This is the Devil card, okay? Toxic Witches. Yeah, it's like they're not going to change. And so you need to remove yourself from the situation. Look at her. Like, you're being isolated in some way, and I feel like you're also possibly being brainwashed, where it's like, or like manipulated emotionally. I'm hearing reactive abuse. Like, just be very cautious, because it's like there's somebody around you that's really heavily in their ego, trickery, threatening energy. What is this? Wolf in sheep's clothing. And you know what? It's reminding me, I'm going to mention the Darvo tactic again. Darvo, it's like an abusive tactic to twist the story back on the victim, right? And I feel like they're trying to tell people, the gossip is like this person in their ego is telling people that you are a wolf in sheep's clothing. That, like, you act innocent, you act all hopeful, you act like Cinderella, you know, like innocent and pure or whatever. But the truth is, like, you're toxic, you're the wolf. But I really feel like it's like projection energy. Like, you're around somebody, I think, who is in some way trying to kind of like ruin a reputation. Yeah, they're just really threatened. They're really bothered by your energy. So the advice is to get away from them however you can. And with the Five of Cups, you need to mourn this. Like, you need to grieve this. You need to let it go, because some of you are clinging. Some of these people might be right. This gossip might be right about like you holding on to something. And it's like Spirit's telling you spilt tea isn't the end of the world. For some of you that this is family, I know it's hard. Like, I know it's so hard. I know it's hard. It's so hard when you know something is like so dysfunctional, but you have so much love for people. You know what I mean? So just mourn it, feel the loss, because this is a loss in some way. I think it's also like a loss of like identity, possibly loss of like, this is who you've been, this is where you've lived, this is, you know, your family, kind of, this is who I am with my family. We have the Hermit. There's some things that must be done on your own. Second time this is coming out. You're meant to kind of spend some time alone right now. Some of you, yeah, you need to live on your own. Okay, Spirit. Okay, I'm trying. I'm doing it. Okay. Let's read the message from the book and we'll close it out. Number 5, the number of conflicts and challenges. Like that, I knew this one was gonna be. Whew. It says, stars, you can manifest your every wish. It's time for you to take your goals and turn them into your reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars. Write in a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that it's best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it. What did I tell you? I felt that energy where it's like with this Justice card, it's like, I don't think you're being naive about this. I think you are actually thinking about everyone involved. And it's like, maybe you're trying to like create the least bit of karma for yourself, you know? Like, how do I karmically remove myself from this situation without hurting a bunch of people or, you know, like making drama? Yeah, it's just cast a spell. Universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that it's best for everyone involved. And like, okay, yeah, let's bring in the other Cinderella movies. Why not? It's almost like having empathy for those people that have hurt you, yes. And maybe trying to keep a belief that they can change. Like that stepsister Anastasia. Maybe she was raised to be that toxic, you know, and it's like she didn't know anything else. Maybe by you stepping up and doing what's best for you, it'll inspire her to also do the same kind of energy. Yeah, I'm hearing siblings. Lead by example. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. But I just get you're on your way. I'm hearing this. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Ooh, I'm on my way. I just put the deck of judgment. All the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So it's like if people are judging you right now, people are just assuming things, you don't need to question it, because it's like, and the 3 of Cups in reverse is under that. People are talking shit. Yeah, they are. But those are fucking fake ass people who don't know the situation. And I think it's fine, because you're, like I said, you're keeping to yourself. You're keeping to yourself, and as you should. It's beautiful. I think you have such a huge heart to even be thinking about what's best for everybody, even after what you've been through. I think that's beautiful about you. So if other people think that's stupid or, you know, whatever it is, fuck them. That's what I got. That's what I've got, pile 3. I'm giving you a big hug right now. I love you. If you resonated, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, I'm sending you love, light, protection, blessings. Thank you for being here. Bye. I just flipped out. All right. Oh, that's funny. Welcome, pile number 4s, to the bonus pile. So if you pick this pile, these are messages that are both for you and I as a collective. So welcome to our reading. I'm so excited to get into it. I used to like film these off camera, or not film them, obviously. I didn't film them before, sorry. And I just got to a point where I was like, I want to remember these messages. Like I used to take pictures of the spreads after, and I would be like, I don't remember all the messages, you know? So I kind of wanted to immortalize them here and like let myself have the ability to go back to the messages I receive, and also to share them with you guys. Maybe you also need the same message. So we shuffled the card Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. Oh, I love this card so much. And this card used to remind me very much so of different tarot readers that I would listen to at that time. I don't really, it's funny, I don't even listen to those tarot readers as much anymore. And like some of them are not as active as they used to be as well. So that's also, it's not just because of like, oh, I just stopped listening to them. There were other factors, okay? But interestingly enough, it's like, you know, there's people who might share a hobby that you share, or like, I think you need to join some kind of like club or hobby, or basically spend time with people who understand and appreciate your I just heard philosophies. So yeah, like people who have similar mindsets as you, or have similar dreams, goals, aspirations. They do the same hobbies as you. I think it would be really beneficial for you. But let's see the gossip. Let's focus on the gossip. Yeah, people are saying that you are spending more time with friends, that you are spending a lot of time like working to build connections, working to, you know, find people who are like-minded. I think you're already in that energy of moving towards that, of finding your people. Damn, yeah. It's interesting because I don't see a lot of negative gossip, but the gossip that I do see, there are people who are almost questioning your perspective. They're questioning the way you're seeing something at this time, because with the High Priestess in reverse, it's almost like there's the negative gossip would be that you're not seeing something correctly, that you're not using your intuition correctly, or not even correctly, but it's like you're not listening to your intuition. Like your intuition might be trying to tell you something that you're ignoring or you're not looking at. It could be about a specific person. It could just be about a circumstance, but it's like ignoring an intuitive nudge, ignoring. I just heard the red flags. Yeah, some of you could be ignoring red flags as I get a text from oh goodness, as I get a text from my favorite Toxico, right? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, like High Priestess in reverse. So you could be like not seeing, like that's what the gossip is at least, right? It's like not seeing something clearly, especially with we have the Nine of Swords over here, and it's so interesting because it came out with the Eight of Swords stuck behind it. And to me, these are such similar energies where it's like the Nine of Swords, somebody who's staying up very late, overthinking, so that people could be gossiping, saying that you stay up really late. We have 3 a.m. on the timer. Like people think that you are trapped in your head, or, you know, like you are mentally like spinning, going in your head, like going crazy a little bit. But it's like with the Eight of Swords in reverse, there's other people that are saying, no, like this person's actually doing a lot better. They're actually getting out of that energy. Like to me, this is, I wouldn't say it's the same energy completely, but they're very similar. Just represents a lot of anxiety, overthinking. The Eight of Swords is more self-imposed. That's really the biggest difference, I would say, is like it's more self-imposed, where the Nine of Swords could just be like circumstances. Stop overthinking, and oh my god, I can't read upside down, I guess. Stop overthinking it and just do it. So yeah, it's like people are saying that you're not overthinking anymore, but it's like there's other people, I think, who are really clinging to a past version of yourself. I think in the past you could have easily been like somebody who could have ignored red flags, okay? Like you could have been somebody in the past who would ignore your intuition, and it would get you in situations that created a lot of anxiety. It would put you in situations that you're overthinking, that you're up all night trapped in your head. You know, maybe you didn't have any outlets to kind of manage this anxiety. Maybe you didn't have the ability to, you know, like this card says, stop overthinking. You didn't have the ability at that time. And so it's like people could still be gossiping about this and about how maybe in the past you were so trapped by fear, by anxiety, that it almost could have blinded you. Like there were situations that you were in that you didn't really listen to your intuition about. Like I'm hearing certain people. Oh my god. People are assholes, dude. The message I just heard. I want to slam my head against the freaking wall right now. People are like making fun of you, like especially if you're a tarot reader. Okay, people are making fun of you because they're like, should have saw that coming. You know how, like, you know how people are like that. It's like people, like if you pride yourself on your intuition, if you pride yourself on, like, you know what I mean, of being somebody who can kind of read other people or whatnot, it's like people are making fun of you because you could have really been wrong about a situation or a person. Like you could have really been wrong. And so it's like people are like, they didn't see that coming, or, you know, like, like I kind of want to tell an example, but I just don't know if it's too soon, like to really be spilling my tea, right? Is it too soon? Like I should be able to talk about this, I think. Like it's my story. It's my story. Why did I say it, Miss Piggy? It's my story. Okay. So like let's say, like, let me try to put it in an example. Like let's say you get cheated on, right? And you're a tarot reader. And it's like people are like, oh, they didn't see that coming. Like they didn't see that coming, but little maybe do they know, you've known through tarot for like years, but you just, yeah, it's like you were ignoring your intuition. People were saying you're ignoring it. Maybe people were saying it's like you already knew what this person maybe was doing or how they were treating you or whatever. And like I said, red flags, but you still like ignored it. You ignored it. But like I said, like I feel like you're coming out of it because we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's like you're no longer in that energy of like self-imposed limitation. You're finally kind of stepping out of this anxious box that you were in. And I think it's like the card says, you're not overthinking it. You're gonna just do it now. I'm hearing Busy Woman. Busy Woman by Sabrina Carpenter. Busy woman all the time. Like, it's like you might be really taking some actions right now, like maybe career wise, just because she has like the laptop out and the books and everything. It just feels like more career focused at this time. Yeah, and with the Magician here, like you're manifesting, you have everything you need to do anything you want. What does it say? It says, when in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Yeah, it's like people are gossiping. You didn't trust your gut feeling. You didn't trust yourself. And I think people are saying you could have stayed in a situation that made you really anxious, gave you sleepless nights. And yeah, you're getting out of it. And I do see with the Sun, it says, give yourself permission to experience joy. Yeah, like you're finally kind of realizing I can be happy in this life. I can, like, it's like those self-imposed beliefs. Like maybe it was like you're unlovable, or like you don't deserve love, or I mean happiness. I'm sorry, you don't deserve happiness. Yeah, but it's like you're finally like giving yourself that permission here to experience love, experience joy, manifest the things that you want, the things that you know that you can have as well. You could really be working with your solar plexus chakra, like your confidence. Also with the green, your heart. Yeah, it's like your solar plexus and your heart chakra are finally like really opening up, as well as your sacral. Yeah, this red. So it's almost like your confidence, your sexuality is what I heard, but I was gonna say like your sexual energy. And then your heart, like your heart, your ability to love, to be loved, to receive love as well. With the expansion card, yeah, people are gossiping about how you're expanding, you're manifesting, you're bringing something into reality, creating something. People feel like you do have divine guidance in some way, like you have people almost like blessing your path. I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, people just feel like you're expanding, like you're finally getting out of some kind of energy that was like a facade. It wasn't like you weren't listening to your intuition. People could be saying that you as well could be putting on a facade, that you're like really happy and like you're doing okay, when it's like you could still be struggling with anxiety, struggling with overthinking. We also have bottom of the deck, good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. So people could be gossiping that you're casting spells, that you're into witchcraft, that you are doing what you can to manifest your dreams. Like even if that means witchcraft, even if that means candle magic, even if that means spell work, whatever it is for you. It's like, I think you just really are in this energy with the Sun. You want to shine, you want to show off. There's a lot of flowers here. We have sunflowers, we have roses. It looks like, I'm not sure what these bouquets are filled with. And also, yeah, all the flowers over here is blooming, energy blooming. You could want to surround yourself with flowers at this time as well, or like you're finally giving yourself flowers as well. It's something about receiving. It's like you're finally letting yourself receive. You're like finally like, okay, I deserve my flowers. Give yourself permission to experience joy is crazy. Like you're finally giving yourself permission. You're like, maybe some of you have felt selfish for trying to manifest your dreams, trying to focus on yourself to shine. Like you felt selfish to shine. You felt guilt to shine. And I do feel like things have been getting in your way. Like some things aren't going your way. You know, it's like, but I think you're working to not overthink. Like the gossip is that you're happier with the Sun. The gossip is that you're happier than you have been, and that you're working to manifest new things. Ooh, we have Forcer. I think I got this last time. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. with this lining up with the Magician, I do feel like that people could think your magic, your witchcraft, like you could be doing things inappropriately or something, that they think you're trying to force something, or, you know. We have played out. Especially with this lining up with the High Priestess and the red shirt, like red flags. Like, people really are saying you're gonna get played if you ignore your intuition. Like, don't get played is what I'm hearing. Don't get played. We do have fake flexing, and it's lining up with the sun. So it's like people think you're like acting fake happy, or you're acting like fake rich, you know, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. Okay. Yeah, like people could be saying that you don't have money or something. It's like you just show off like you do. I don't know. Uninterested. People are gossiping that I just don't get a lot of focus on romance here. I think the most romantic energy is coming from all these roses, and it's like they're surrounded by friends, you know? So it's like your friends are gonna give you the most love right now, I think. And so I just think you could be kind of like hurting feelings, or like in this kind, I just heard rejection energy. Like you could be rejecting people who might be interested in you. It's like, okay, people are interested, but it's like you're just like not really paying attention. You're not really focused on that right now. Especially with the played out card, it's like maybe you were played out, you know, it's like maybe you were in the past. So it's like you're just not interested in anything right now because of, yeah, like how somebody possibly manipulated or did something behind your back. Bottom of the deck, we do have into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. I do think there's somebody that is into you, that it would be a positive connection. I think that they're a good cuddler, but giving money. They want to give you money? I don't know. So crazy. Why do people think you need money? Underneath that, we have talking shit. Carless. Yeah, like maybe people think they need to give you money to get a car, or like, I don't know. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. There's someone that's into you, but they talk shit about you sometimes. Why do they do this? It's like they talk shit about you. They say, oh, this person, maybe you're carless. Maybe you're struggling financially. It's like they talk shit about these things. They're like, oh, I would have to give this person money. Oh, I would have to like take care of them. I would have to pick them up. I would have to give them rides. It's like they're talking shit about that. It's like not really having empathy for you. So just watch out. Like great chemistry might not always mean that somebody is like wanting to meet your needs or wanting to like be there for you in times of need. Drama starter. Yeah, I feel like they're also saying that you would start drama in their life. It's just like, great, like, oh, you have so much faith in me. Oh my god, I was trying to like shove the deck, like, you know, straighten it out, and this card just like kept sliding out once you back. It's like somebody's into you, but they're talking, why are they talking shit? Like, jerk. I feel like they could, I just saw like the STD card, so it's like they could even be worried that you're like a hoe, or like you're like, oh. Like they're worried maybe, yeah, like you would give them something. It's so weird. It's like I feel like this person's into you, want you back, but then they go into this defense mechanism of like devaluing their partner or devaluing the person, because I feel like when they devalue you, it makes them feel better. They're like, oh, I'm not the problem. Like it's pile 4. Pile 4 is the problem. Like they're the one over there broke without a car, this, that, whatever, you know, like they're criticizing you. It's like messed up. Okay, thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. This right here is the ultimate card of celebration, not just of yourself, you're amazing though, but of those around you. When you're done putting on your crown each and every morning, go and help someone else put on theirs. You have so much love and wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. I'm telling you, the gossip on you right now is that you are building your community, that it's like you love yourself so much that you know you deserve community, that you know that there's other people out there that will resonate with who you are as a person and who need your energy in some ways, you know, it's like, and you need theirs, vice versa. Sorry, I literally got trapped in my thoughts for a second. So I think you still struggle with that. I think that you do struggle with overthinking. And so there is a message here of advice, like to work on like mental boundaries, especially I'm hearing with bedtime. Like if you are struggling, like staying up late or like staying up past the time where it's like you're laying there and you're just overthinking when you should be sleeping. Like really work on some mental boundaries of like, I understand we are very focused on this subject right now. Like I understand you want to think about this right now, but we have exhausted enough energy and we're turning it off now. Like setting those mental boundaries with yourself, saying like no more. After 10:30 p.m. or whatever, no more. My only thought is sleep. Some of you might need to play like white noise. I like to listen to like ocean waves crashing. Yeah, like you need to kind of do something to set boundaries with your head and be like, I can't lose any more sleep, you know? Like, I can't lose sleep over this. But it's, yeah, there's also just a level of the advice being to celebrate good times. Come on. I want to get one last card for advice. They just want you to celebrate, spend time with friends. The Chariot in reverse. They're telling you to slow down as well. Don't be reckless. Yeah, like really use your intuition before going into situations. That's so funny because we have the Eight of Wands, which is all about speed and motion and movement. I think life is about to pick up for you. And I think it says light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. It says you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. But that's the thing is I think you're about to be on the go, 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 go. And you need to be able to stop and stand still. Like I'm hearing stop and smell the roses. Remind yourself how many things you have to be grateful for as well. But it's like creating stillness in your life, even when there's a lot of things going on around you. Even when it's go, 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 it's like creating stillness, creating groundedness within yourself. Not becoming reckless, not becoming forceful, not becoming detached either. But it's like learning really how to roll with the punches and like be able to be that sanctuary for yourself. I also heard mother yourself, ground yourself, nurture yourself. Be that safe space for yourself, because I think things are about to pick up. And it's like you need to be able to slow down for yourself. All right, that's what I've got for you, pile fours. Thanks for being here. Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. I'm hearing spending money to make money. Like some of you guys are investing, and maybe that's why you're coming across broke as well, is because like you are investing in other things at this time. You've invested in this and that and whatever. But I think you do need to like not be afraid to spend some money, invest in something that will bring you a return as well. I'll leave it at that, pile fours. I love you so much. Thank you always if you decide to click on the bonus pile. I'm grateful for our number 4 family. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, if you resonated, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, y'all, I'm sending you the best love, light, protection, blessings. See you later. Bye.